Hey Leo, it's Mama TPG with One Love, One Light Tarot. Welcome to your summer solstice reading. So I was just meditating on your energy, and what I'm getting right off the bat is that it's all about, well, first I'll tell you. So I feel like for the summer solstice, it is, the sun in Cancer, moon in Scorpio. And so anywhere that you have any water in your chart, I feel like those areas are going to come into focus for you. But this is more what I feel, that the energy is all about death to limiting beliefs regarding love, family, and home. And for Leo, what I was getting in particular is when we talk about death to limiting beliefs, it's about letting go of that limiting belief, that this like settling energy, like it's allowing yourself to really feel what is possible instead of focusing on a limit that you can only get this much out of your relationships, out of the home, out of expectations of support from family. It could be anything like that. So, this is live on TikTok, but I am going to post the replay on my YouTube channel. So, we're really talking about some intense energy. There's a lot. I mean, I feel like we've been saying that every time I do a reading, I'm talking about the intense energies. Maybe not in those words, but we are going through, cosmically, we're going through a period of, or planetary energies that we will never experience in our lifetime, most likely. So let's get started. Let's look at what Spirit wants you to focus on. And this could go in line with what I downloaded at the beginning or not. This could be additional energy. All right. So we have follow the golden rule. So I believe that's the golden rule, is treat others the way you want to be treated. So that is something I feel like it's a personal message for you to evaluate. Are you getting whatever you put out is what you get back? Is that true in your case? Is that true in your home life? Is that true with your family? And then we get at the bottom of the deck, make each day count. And I feel like that goes back to what I was saying, as far as it's like expanding your idea of what's possible and not settling for something that doesn't feel all that it could be. Leos have the biggest heart, so they're going to go after the love of a lifetime. If that's not what you're feeling, it's time to evaluate. Is it something that you are disconnected from, or is it something that is not possible with the person you're with? I mean, if you have a strong relationship, then that obviously it's not the area that you need to look at. It could be job. It could be something that is not fulfilling you and not bringing you the security that you need. But I do feel like it all comes back to love, family, and home because of the Cancer aspect of that. All right, so what do we have to focus on about love? And we have action. So it says you have the courage to express the unique, loving colors of your soul. Action. So again, not settling, not sitting back, waiting for it to happen. It's like you're being prompted. And I believe Mars is in Leo now. So I feel like you are going to get inspired action to go after what is possible, like ultimate fulfillment when it comes to love, family, and home. At the bottom of the deck, we have humility. You have developed the loving awareness that you and everyone else are the same but on different paths. Humility. So it's about looking at that but not getting carried away with your ego. That's what I'm getting here. So let's look at the energies here. Spirit, show us clearly what the recent past energy was for Leos. Okay. So we get the Three of Swords, heartache and loss. And so I feel like there's a need to really heal from this heartache. And I feel like, again, looking at, you don't have to stay in this energy. Easier said than done, I know, but I feel like whatever is causing this heartache, look at it from the perspective of learning about yourself, learning about whether it's someone hurt you, maybe you hurt someone. I feel like there's a need to really bring in forgiveness to the situation. And because we have humility here, I feel like maybe it is something that you need to look at. Like, how did my words affect somebody? Or is it just hurting my pride? Is it just hurting my ego? Was this something that really meant something to me? And if that's true, then it's about what actions can you take to mend and heal that relationship. If it's something that you realize you were settling, and of course that can be heartbreaking that you come to that conclusion, but it's about really being true to yourself. That's what you're known for, Leo. Come on. Come on. All right. And the current energy, we have spiritual union. So this is the Two of Cups. I do feel like this could be something about evaluating in a relationship. Maybe it's about really being honest, opening up, right? Actually connecting. That is that connecting in the heart space, treating others the way you want to be treated, and then coming together in that beautiful union. Who mirrors you? Who connects with you at the soul level, at the heart level? And it's about also, not bringing this heartache into this. This could be a new spiritual union, a new relationship. Don't bring old heartache into it. Take the time to heal that. What's the challenge here for Leo? And we have the Nine of Pentacles. So I feel like the challenge isn't that you're not able to create this material harvest. What I think it is like this need to be very independent, and that may be working against you. It's like it takes two. It takes two in a relationship. So this could be your challenge, letting go. It's like you have to be vulnerable and allow yourself to connect. You can't do everything on your own. That's what I'm getting here. What is the advice for Leo? And we have the Eight of Wands, accelerated motion. Yeah, I feel like because we're on the summer solstice where we're halfway through the year, we're in a place or a perfect place in our timeline to evaluate. Not so much, about New Year's resolutions, but what were you hoping to accomplish this year? Because I feel like the rest of the year is going to move very quickly in positive aspects. And I feel like it's like you have to have things lined up in a sense. So where have you been detoured off your path? Has your end goal changed, right? If this is your end goal, it's like, what can you do to take it to this next level, right? Because the Eight of Wands is like those, it's like Cupid's arrows going towards what you want, right? What's the outcome here for Leo? And we have the sacral chakra. So the sacral chakra is the second chakra where it's the water energy. It makes so much sense to me. So this is what's going to come. What do you feel deeply? This is all about your sexuality, your sensuality, your emotional body. Your creativity, this is so Cancer and Scorpio right here. So I feel like that's what's going to come into play. This is the outcome. So I feel like this is something you're going to feel within your soul. So I feel like with the Emperor at the bottom of the deck, don't let ego or control get in the way of what you want. It's not about, it's like, yeah, you're going to have this inspired action to take, but also look at how that is received. It's not just about what you want. It's about treating others in that, with that humility and really, but also really being true to your soul. And that's what, as far as my view of Leos, that's what they do. All right, so why is this Three of Swords here as the past energy? And we have Page of Cups. So what I'm getting here is that it's like Spirit is bringing to your attention either, and it's very, I don't know, just the stature and everything looks very similar, even though these are two different decks and not the same card. I feel like it's like understanding that it's almost like you know what it feels like to have your heart hurt. And if this is in regard to having had a recent split in a relationship, it doesn't have to even be romantic. It could really be about, family, coworkers, whatever it is. It's like understanding how that affects the other person. That's what this humility is about. It's like using your past energy or what you've been through in the past, the lessons you've learned, being, you've been on the other side of this. You've had your heart broken. So now it's about moving forward with sensitivity, but still staying true to yourself. If there's someone that you need to let go of in your life, doing it in the most compassionate manner. It's also, if you are the one that somebody else let go, it's about having, maybe not right this second, but taking the time to have compassion for that person, because it can be very difficult to let go, even if it's something that they felt led to do. Okay? So why is this Two of Cups here for Leo? And we have the Ace of Swords. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. It's like, understand that this could be, this is either you or the other person. And this could definitely be a romantic relationship the way I'm looking at. It's like, be sensitive. It can be really, truth can hurt in a relationship. Nobody likes to be told about themselves, that's for sure. So it's like coming from a compassionate place, and then also understanding if somebody has to call you out on something. I mean, think of what it took for them to be able to come to you in that manner. It's, understanding too that when people inflict pain with their words or their actions, it's coming from a place of pain. That's what it's all coming back to for me. All right, so what is the challenge? We had the Nine of Pentacles. Why is that a challenge for Leo? And we have, I believe this is the World card. It's called Serpentia Soul. So I feel like just the way that these two cards look together, what I feel like, maybe there has been a recent split. And I feel like it's scary because you may be used to operating within a relationship and you're not sure if you can do these things on your own. Okay, so I feel like Spirit is saying once you get past this, this was all the main lesson you're going to learn is how to really operate on your own independently. It doesn't mean you're going to be alone forever. It's about it's like you needed that victory. See how he has this like enlightenment at the top of his head? I feel like it's like you need to have that personal victory, and that's going to carry you forward. And it could be right into another relationship, but you need to do this on your own, experience it as your own victory. It's not to say you won't have support from others, but you need that personal victory to really, it's like realize your own strength, if that makes sense. All right, so why is this Eight of Wands here for Leo? And we have what they call Ma'at, and I believe this is justice, even though it's number 8. You know, sometimes in tarot, strength will be number 11, and then justice will be number 8. That's the case here. So I feel like, okay, it's like Spirit is saying, get balanced now, because things are about to really take off. And I get this strong like star energy here. I mean, you see the shooting star, but I feel like they're really drawing my attention to that it's like it's written in the stars. Your karma is written in the stars. And I feel like this is what we're talking about here, is getting in a balanced place. Like if you're meant to experience this independently, then it's going to carry, you know, that good karma is going to come where you're going to have this huge payoff in relationships, within yourself, spiritually. Why is the sacral chakra here for Leo? And we have the Lady of Wands. Queen of Wands. It's like she's clearing that sacral chakra, which is going to bring about that, like she's alone there, right? And she's coming into her own power, clearing out her sacral chakra, but that's what's part of her magnetism, her sensuality, her creativity, her sexuality. I mean, it's just like this magnet, right? So that's what's coming. That's the outcome here. I mean, how beautiful is that? And we had Judgment at the bottom of the deck. So we had Judgment. Let's see here. We had Judgment and the Emperor. So this seems like harsh energy to me. And I feel like the outcome here is beautiful and sensual and magnetic and sexual and creative. It's not harsh and controlling. So, you know, you could be dealing with somebody that's harsh and controlling, and that's, I feel like, what Spirit is saying may be blocking you. So this summer solstice is going to bring that to your attention, like your true potential, the possibilities, not settling for this type of energy. It's hard to hear sometimes, especially when you're, I feel like this could be something where you're still in a relationship like that. And from the outside looking in, others may look and be like, you know, oh, you guys are the power couple, you're great. And it's like, but if you don't feel it to your core, you're settling. Make each day count, right? You never know what's going to happen. Hell, when you look at, if you go down the rabbit hole at all, you may really realize that you need to make each day count, because we aren't promised the next day, right? So let's get a Whispers of Healing Oracle to close this out. There you are. Strength. Gave me chills a little bit. Let's read what it has to say. Whew. Little bit chills. Okay. Unexpected change can leave you feeling unstable, anxious, and unclear of what to do next or what is most important right now. This is a normal human response. To reclaim your life and tap into your wisdom, connect to the strength of your heart and mind. Inner strength is the resilient certainty that comes forth when you believe in yourself. Your strength shows up in different ways, such as willpower, positive attitude, trust, and self-reliance. It is the encouraging reflection and appraisal of yourself that makes you feel moral, competent, and bold. The things you do to create inner peace can also help you find strength. Affirm your spiritual values. Spend time out in nature. Do something to nurture yourself. Take time away from your work. What you feed your mind, either knowingly or unknowingly, impacts on how you connect to others, to the world, and to yourself. Until you train your mind, you will go through life unable to access your greatest potential, power, and well-being. And I feel like, when it talks about the inner strength, the resiliency, it's like, I feel like you may go through a period of time where you are meant to be alone to experience victories, to realize, that's what I had said earlier, to realize your true inner strength. And maybe you've already gone through that. So tap into that now to make sure that you are not settling, that you are open to the possibilities are endless. And I feel like Spirit is really drawing me to repeat that there is no need to settle. Like everything, you can have everything you ever wanted. And I know that we hear that a lot, but it's like you need to be open to seeing that and accepting that in your heart. Like truly, it's not just something people say, oh, you can have everything you want, everything. You can manifest all the desires of your heart. It's really true. Understand how really, truly powerful you are, Leo. It's like they just keep saying, don't settle, don't settle. It's quite beautiful. All right, that is what came through for you, Leo. Thank you so much for watching. If you came in late or anything, I am going to repost the replay on YouTube. And be sure to check out, I am going to go live later on to do free readings. I'm not sure if it's going to be Twin Flame or what. We'll see what comes to mind at the time. So look for that. I will check in with you later. Thanks so much for watching, and remember, the universe has your back, and so do I. Take care.